Are you allowed to go out with your friend's exes?
Oh
no.
I was talking about this yesterday. And I said personally, my close guys, if they didn't care and they weren't deep, they'd be like, no, bro, roll true, do your thing. My like. That's
do your thing.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
Yes, what it is. That's
I can't do that.
Imagine. Okay, say you're gonna get excited if I use you as an example. Say me and you were going out, yeah. Say me and you were going out, and then you're my brethren, yeah. We break up, but I tell you all of my problems that's going on with us two, and then you two go out. Are you supposed to come back to me with all of your problems?
That's weird. That's weird.
Sister-wise,
obviously, like,
I say
it's gonna be weird. I'm just gonna look at you like.
I think because I was emotionally invested in that person, and obviously you're meant to be my friend, and you was there throughout everything. For me, it's kind of things like you're taking every little thing I was going through, plotting for your own self, yeah.
Come on.
To come together and then go.
I feel like it depends on the circumstances,
man.
isn't it? I say that because there's some people that snake the thing. Like for example, let me say, Mo and Shania go out and cool. Alex is Mo's bestest guy. That's his guy, innit? But then from the joint, like, cool, let me introduce you to the girl that I like. If behind the scenes Alex goes ahead and takes Mo, that's just deep.
Oh yeah.
That's deep. If they go out and after that, boom, swoops in. But here's the thing. In my own thing, obviously, like, my girlfriend was my close friend's ex, innit? But obviously, my story is different.
So okay.
It's different. That's the thing. It depends on the circumstances. Because I liked her before. Like, I liked this girl from when I was little, innit?
Is that a reason though?
Obviously, I didn't. When they started going, I had nothing to do with that. I came out of that. That's what my squad. I was doing my things, innit? You feel me? It was only after. It was a significant time after. Like you said, go back to your oh yeah, do your thing. That was that stage. It was at that point in time.
Because the thing is, if you're emotionally invested for a long time, like I get that, it'll be a thing where like it hurts you to let your friend or to see your friend with that person that you once loved. But if it was a thing where for most people I know, it's a thing where it's like they don't really love the person, like they're not feeling that sense of love. So it's a thing where look, I really don't care. So now it's like if you haven't felt love, then you're not gonna care if your friend.
Yeah, and like that thing you're saying, I remember it's like we've been going out for like over 2 years now, but like probably like one of if not my best friend is now going out with a girl I used to like.
Is it?
Yeah, I liked her for like 2.5 years, like straight. But like he became my good friend after me and her stopped talking and stuff. Yeah, so it was like it's one of those things that like, and I sort of became his friend because of that. But I'm not even mad about it. Like I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy for her. Like it's calm. It's all about like
you guys are nice.
It's all about the circumstances. Like if it was like me and her are talking and we're getting really close, and then he swoops in and then takes her, then it's different. Yeah, but that didn't happen. Like he didn't even know me properly for him to be like, shall I consider not doing it because blah blah blah.
See, that I was gonna.
You know what I mean?
Oh, do you want to say that? I was. What if the person wasn't like? What if you guys ain't close? What if like? You know how no, we're friends. But you know, let's say we're in a high and by thing, like, oh yeah, I know you and you know me, but we don't talk. Like we come into lesson like hi, whatever. So then I go out with your ex. I think that's fine. I have no loyalty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It all depends. Like,
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Yeah, I don't want to say women are attractive. That's not me. But boys, like men, I will talk to any of the boys. Like if I see a boy over there right now and I know I'm gonna go out with his ex, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, like I'm talking to your ex, like. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him like I'm gonna.
Why?
You know what? Yeah.
Bro,
if he's gonna do that, then
if he's
gonna talk to his ex, then.
But why would you tell him?
If I even
do you know him?
If I even see you more than once a week, I'm gonna be like, bro, like I'm gonna let you know.
Actually, but how would I feel?
But thing is, girls, I'm not trying to make this a whole gender thing, but girls, they'll leave it until like a month later you find out.
You know you?
Yeah, bro, mentally, but you'll find out later down the line that, bro, one of your best friends been fucking your. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like look. It all depends, like.
I'm a girl, my body count is over 10. Is that okay? No. Actually, is that okay?
Fine.
Like,
As
if
long
what
as
age
you're
are
happy,
you?
What age are you?
As long as you're happy, it's fine.
16.
Wait, if your body equals 16 and your body count is 10.
That's scary.
Over
10.
That means you started a few years ago, like.
We've done it a year. One person a day.
Aye.
A week, actually.
Man said body count of 10.
For me personally, I don't know how that can even. Let's think maths, yeah.
6 plus
You're
5.
60.
Wait, 6 plus 5 is 6 plus 5 is 11. minus 1, that's 10.
Get
Mash!
So you're 16 and your body count's over 10. Young one, what are you doing?
It's just like
read your books,
look,
education, school. I don't get it personally.
It's like you can't.
Does everyone know?
Does everyone know that she's had?
Doesn't even matter, fam.
Yeah, to me, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Some girls will go around and say they're a virgin, got body count of 0, but these girls will be doing
Madness.
the most.
Link ups in North,
Do you
then
know
we'll find
what
out.
I mean? So then these girls still body count of 0. Still body count of 0, but they're just as bad as any other 10, 20 plus body count. Like, do you know what I mean? So these girls, bruv, these girls, they'll have video. What I'm saying is these girls, their own stuff, and it's like, okay, this body count thing ain't that deep sometimes. Sometimes, like, if you girl can respect herself.
I mean, I don't
if she's got a body count of 10, but all the boys loved her, they were all ex-boyfriends, or she all thought they loved her. Then okay, she respects herself.
Glory be to God in the highest.
Hallelujah. Hey, hey, hey.
A few moments later.
Perfect.
A 16-year-old is beating her. She's beat 10 man who beatboxing. Look.
It's a real question.
Look. Dead serious, yeah. I feel like
oh my God,
I feel like there's an age.
No, I don't.
Yeah. I feel like there's an age where like you just can't be having it's like you can't drink alcohol when you're 12, like, because it's gonna fuck you up.
Say 12.
Yeah.
12, yeah, there's 12-year-olds.
But I'm using 12 as an example. Yeah.
I didn't drink. I don't drink.
You know, your brain's not there yet for you to be like having that kind of sex. Like
It's a mature act, you know what I mean? Like for your brain to comprehend.
That's
what's
my
going
personal
on.
opinion,
For me,
right?
yeah.
And like when you're old enough, yeah, I don't know what old enough is. I said there's grey areas, but like, you know, have as much sex as you want. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, as long as you're happy and you're using the condom. Yeah, it's calm.
Personally,
but like, I don't know.
I believe in soul ties.
Yeah, I was trying to talk.
Oh, sorry.
I respect women.
So personally, yeah, I believe in soul ties. So to have soul ties,
You believe in that?
I do.
Yeah,
I believe in
I
that.
do.
Man.
Also, for you guys that don't know what soul ties is,
Can
I have a definition? It's when you like sleep. Every time you sleep with someone, your souls connect.
Is it?
And like whatever the vibe that person has is in you as well, and your vibe's in there.
So
that's why
because
that's why
I believe
people
in
don't
that.
have many body
To have
counts.
10 man like for me that's a bit much to have like 10 man connected to me. 10 souls connected to me. But I would say to her, you've already done the act. Like it's not gonna change it. It's not erased. Like, do you know what I mean?
Honestly,
you already have a body count of 10. Just own your thing. Like, don't even try to pretend it's not that. Or like, I say she.
And
has
don't lie to yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like it's like. If a guy's having sex with you, understand that the guy's just trying to have sex with you. He's not trying to understand how you feel. Come on, like, no, come on, man.
Real talk.
Louder,
Can I just say another
louder.
thing? If one of my guys comes to me and says his body count's 20, which has happened, I'll tell him, bro, you're moving.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
That's nothing.
No,
I have
know.
a Bridget, his body count's 52.
You know what I mean? That's moving mad. It's moving absolutely mad.
Mad.
But now, if it's a girl,
Mad move.
it's the same
Yeah,
thing.
that's
It's just I'm more vocal about it because, like, fam, these
because
boys
girls
probably
aren't
aren't
as open
respecting
about
you.
it, so it's
These
just
boys
more of
aren't
a shock.
respecting you, but these girls are probably first and after these boys that are body count of 200 plus them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a thing where it's like, if you're a girl, these boys probably don't love you. Shoot, like.
That's what I'm just trying to give you the reality of the situation. 10 men are beating you. Like I just don't expect them to be like, oh no, baby, I'm here for you, like whatever.
I feel
if
like
you're not getting the sex anymore, then they're
I feel
going.
like at the end of the day, that's looking to the factors behind those 10 men, them 10 stories, them 10 bodies, because you never actually know. Because it's not a thing where they're all being consecutively. Things happen, and I feel like at the end of the day, people need to remember that there's STDs. It's a real thing that happens.
2 virgins can get an STI.
What?
Wait,
Yes.
sorry, what?
2 virgins can get an STI if they had sex together.
Because it can
Oh,
carry
genes,
I was so confused. Like,
genes
You can carry it, like.
if there's a cut somewhere, it's mad. Yes.
Yeah, you can.
You're both virgins and you ain't
Yes.
got none.
Yeah,
You can
because
still get
you
STI,
can
that's why
get
you
to
get
be a
tested,
genes.
fam. Get
Get
tested, guys.
That's why I use condoms,
Burps.
please.
Sexual
I beg
Clinic,
you.
Canberra, Southwark, whatever. Southwark and Lambeth are the have the highest percentage for STDs.
I don't respect the fact that Brooke is in the middle of Brixton though, because I feel like people are on buses, people will see stuff, people like to
No,
talk,
you have to do
fam.
it. You have to wait until the buses go. Yeah.
That's jarring, though. That's what make people want to go, fam.
Mr. Crab.
I feel like sex education in primary schools, I know that's when they do it, because my brother started talking about the nonsense already. Yeah. I'm not going to talk about him, innit? That's my brother. But obviously, like, I feel like they need to go more, not into depth too much, but just let these kids know that, bro, even though you're learning about this, learn to respect the other person, respect yourself. Do you get me?
So do you think this person, when they get into a new relationship, should say their body count?
You know what? No.
No, I don't.
No,
Why?
sorry.
Why? No, because when this boy,
Why?
when boys told
say
it,
free.
no, when boys told the girls the truth, the girls they have to accept it.
No, do you know what?
Hey, don't lie, but just don't mention it.
Mention it unless it's brought
What
up.
if he asks like, oh, yo, what's the
But you know what? Yeah. Why is it important? If that's like in the past and you've finished.
It's
why
true.
is it
It's
important?
really
Some boys are
though,
insecure. They don't like the fact that their girl's been with other men, so they have to always ask.
But the thing is,
But the
yeah,
thing is, their
that's
boys
their
can't be
problem.
20.
Exactly.
But here's the
Yeah,
thing.
but that's their own
Here's the-
insecurity.
a lot
But
of
if they're
time-
projecting that on you, that's already
A lot of the time,
you know what I mean?
a lot of the time, the girls you end up with are in your circle of friends. Yeah. So the boys that the girls slept with are also in your circle of friends. Let's say she slept with 10 boys. Very likely they're in your at least circle, if not extended circle of friends. So now I can go to a party now. I can have my girl with me. Now we get there, that man, and that man there all slept with my girl because we're in the same circle of friends. Because she's not gonna go and have sex with random men. She's gonna have sex with men that she knows.
She could.
But she's not really likely to do that.
And
So if
she's
she's
not.
having sex with guys that I know, even if it's loosely, I'm seeing 4 guys in front of me now in a party of let's say 50 that she slept with. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me what's up first before I go there, and then man are laughing behind my back because they've already seen you naked before I even have. Do you know what I mean?
It's
if it's on that as well.
an ego thing. Like I get you,
Yeah.
I get you. But like some of that is your own insecurities as well. Like you just have to learn to firm it. If they're still like that, yeah, and still loose, yeah, then fair enough for you being like, no, this is fuckery, yeah. But you know what I mean? Yeah.
But
no.
also, I would say if society was more accepting, because the thing is, most boys, if the girl was to tell them 10 man I've slept with, no girl,
Get less.
most boys won't.
Here's the
even
thing.
shit.
I actually would be like, yo, look, yeah, I respect you for telling me 10 man.
You know what I mean?
Actually, I can't even say here. It's like I probably won't continue actually.
So
I mean,
it's kind of
10
for
man is
us
a lot of man.
in this generation. It's a deal breaker for most men anyway.
But if a man tells you 10 girls, you're thinking, bro, you're
It's
a
scat.
man slut. Like, you know what I mean? That's what you're thinking.
It is scat.
So you'll probably get turned off as well. Like,
I get turned off.
Goes
Do you know
both
what I mean?
ways.
I
I feel like
it goes both
especially,
ways. It is
especially
fine,
these days,
so.
there's more and more like sort of that gets put into boys. You know, it used to be like, oh, you slept with them, oh, you're a G. Like,
Yeah,
but
there's
nowadays-
still that. It's like, oh, you're a G, you bit 5 girls.
No,
Is it a week?
There still is. Maybe it's an age thing.
I won't
It's
respect
an age
that.
thing.
I
I don't
won't
respect
respect that. If you're my boy, you're coming to tell me, yeah, I beat this girl last weekend. I will not, fam, I will respect it, fam.
unless she's a straight 10.
No,
Unless
I will not respect
I'm
that.
joking. No, enough of that. No, but like,
Bruh.
Alright, that was deep. Cut out.
No,
Cut out.
Doesn't know.
That was nice to talk.
They're
I'm
Virgin
sorry.
gang.
I'm sorry.
I'm a
Alice,
virgin
come
proud.
on, you could have got ahead. You could have got ahead though.
Oh, you could have got ahead though.
Could have got
I'm a
ahead.
virgin.
I'm not
Okay,
promoting
yeah.
head, but my boy, he gets into like circumstances and
The
that.
next
And
question.
This is a deep one, yeah. Honestly, so
I'm ready.
you say like, okay, a boy and a girl, you know, they link up and they get to know each other and they start going out, yeah. The boy has like something like a deep mental illness, like he has like schizophrenia, has like bipolar disorder, something like that.
I'd love to
Yeah.
talk about this.
So does he tell his girlfriend, yeah, or does he not? Like, cause you have to understand it's hard to say, because like if they're going out, that's gonna affect her as well.
Yeah.
So does he tell her, listen, I have schizophrenia, I have like, whatever it is, right? I have anxiety, I have depression.
So basically, one of my friends, was dating this girl, and this girl was essentially she had really bad anxiety, but also she would see things at times. And I don't think she told him from the beginning. So the thing where when he finally found out, it was a big shock. But the thing was like, thank you for being honest, because she was having nights where she was scared, like she was seeing things, she was scared. So obviously, I think if you're gonna go through that battle, your boyfriend's there to help you, like through life as well.
Yeah.
So it's like tell him everything.
Not true.
And I'm not saying say it on the first date. You ain't gotta do that. But when you guys are comfortable, you gotta tell him because that's your man. That's meant to be your. If you're trying to pursue it further, as most people should, that should be your.
But the thing is, yeah, you say just to play devil's advocate, yeah. You say when you're comfortable, tell him. But you have to understand, some people like aren't gonna want to go through with that. So like if like they're not necessarily bad people, but they don't want a partner who has something like that. Like they just don't want to have to deal with that. So so if you tell them late, then they're already in it, and then like you know it's peak to break up with someone because you have depression, you know. So how do you deal with that?
I feel like you have to confront them issues in the talking. Me personally, I feel like the talking stage and the preparation stage.
Yeah.
Before you actually start going up. Once you start going up, you're pursuing things, isn't it? Like I feel like for me, let me use a personal example. Like when you speak to someone and you're supposed to be close to that person, you need to know them because things can happen where you will see that person once, you won't see that person again, but you wouldn't have known because you wouldn't stop it. You don't know. I feel like if you like someone, if you genuinely like someone, if it's like, I don't like this girl because she has depression, she might have this. Let that be known in the talking stage before they want to pour their hearts out to you, and then you decide to dump them or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You know that we have to learn to know the person.
I think when people thinking about things in the talking stage, they're not thinking of like mental issues, for example. Like that's not something.
Why are you talking then? What's the point of talking?
Yeah, but you're getting to know someone, but I don't think most people when they're talking, they're not thinking, oh, does she have depression or does she have a mental illness necessarily?
No, but I feel
it's something that it might like.
When it gets to that stage, if it gets to that stage where you know, that okay, something's gonna happen to you, me and her, we're getting really close, this is a thing. Say maybe you did like tiny bits once, say your lips, and you know this is serious now, so you have to tell her then. But like, if you do it too far into it, then it's just like messy and like.
I feel like people are scared to say their mental illness because some people don't want to handle it. Like, if my partner, if my partner came to me and said, "Oh, I'm depressed," I want to help you, but it's like at the same time, I know that's gonna be a challenge for me as well to have to go with that free. Like what you're gonna go through, I'm gonna go through as well. So some people don't have that, let's say the word love in them to want to suffer with their partner because they're just like, oh, I'm not gonna lie, that's not my problem. I have things to do. You're not on my level, so I gotta cut down.
Me personally, if it was me, obviously I've had my runners over. Man's got a couple of things there, but like I feel like if you genuinely love the person enough. If you want to, at the end of the day, it's your choice, and if you thought you can handle it, that's cool. And like, sorry to cut your feelings, but like I'm saying, if you want to, there are so many things on the internet you can learn about that person. You don't necessarily have to feel hopeless. Like if your girl or your boy comes up to you like, raw, I'm depressed, and you want to help, don't feel like you can't do anything because you probably can. Like go online, you can we can help them build a support system in them. Like because what you don't want to do, you don't want them to feel alone. That's the one thing.
And that's the thing. Like. I feel like also this is a problem, right? Is that people people, they feel like when they listen to a problem, they need to have an answer, But most of the time, like the person just wants you to listen to them, and them saying it, to you, half the job is half the burden's gone. Like don't think about it as like, oh, I need to have an answer, or I can't do this. Like I'm not like well versed enough in this subject. Like. Them talking to you is enough.
Thing is though, I've spoken to like girls before that I had like past that aren't the greatest, isn't it? And it's a thing where when you get to know their past, it's like, I feel like I'm almost like taking advantage of your situation beforehand because you're like opening up so easily. It's like I feel like this isn't your genuine self. It's you need someone to cling on to, and I feel like I can't be taking advantage of you. I can't be doing all. Like obviously there's sexual stuff as well, but the sexual stuff, like I can't be doing that if I feel like you're not even in the right mindset half the time because it's like, look, you're not thinking straight.
That's like me. Like sorry, I suffer anxiety, but I don't feel the need to tell my partner because it's not something that I don't want them to deal with it. I save them that stress. I deal with it, but I can tell that some people they don't clock it. Like they're just like, oh, why are you moving mad? Why are you not onto the phone? Like. People like to just jump and they don't see like, oh, maybe she's going through something. And I think people need to be educated more on mental illness.
That whole stigma behind
it needs to be more enforced.
The thing is, I would be that person who's like, oh, wow, this girl's dry, she'll pick up my phone calls. But unless you tell me, well, Tuesday I've got anxiety, like I'm gonna get
and I feel like I feel like if that's your girl, and you're going out with them and you love them and everything, you're really close with them, they're not gonna air you on purpose. Like she's not answering the phone for a reason. Like she's not there. She can't answer it. Like she's not really gonna just air you like, oh, it's Alex. I can't. Like she's gonna love you to answer the phone. So if she's not answering the phone, there's a problem. So don't get mad.
The thing is, communication is the main part of a relationship. And if you can't communicate because of your anxiety or because of your depression, then you gotta let me know. Because then what? We're not talking for 2 days straight because you've got to deal with things on your own. We've got to deal with it together. Like we're meant to be a unit. Like
I say,
you can't. Because we can't be a unit if you're not telling me what's going on in your life.
I would say observations are important in the sense that you like when you're going out with someone, you should be able to observe their behaviour to an extent to understand there's irregular patterns. But some people it's difficult for them. I know for me personally, I'm not good at picking up patterns. Like for example, if someone's going through something, I won't be able to tell unless they tell me, and then things will start coming together. Like I can piece it together. So if you don't tell me, it will be more difficult for me to actually pick up what's happening. So I think in that sense, sometimes you have to tell the person, especially if you feel like they're not really understanding and it's becoming a problem.
I feel going back to what you said about advice you lot watching in, at the end of the day, whether you're someone that does have mental illnesses or someone that you're with someone that is that, like, communication is like the main issue in so many human relationships. Just learn how to talk in it.
I said that as well, because actually also as like a boyfriend or a girlfriend or someone that has like depression or anxiety, you should be almost loving enough to make your partner feel like they want to tell you. Because if they're hiding it from you, they're hiding it probably because they don't feel that you're open enough to them.
Exactly.
So if you're a warm enough person, your partner's going to come and tell you anyways, because they think, yeah, my boyfriend, my girlfriend can handle this information because they love me enough regardless. It shouldn't be a thing when they're thinking, oh, should I tell him today? Should I not tell him?
And don't be mad like if your partner tells you like late into the relationship, because they probably, like, I know for me it takes me a while. Like if I feel like if I tell you something, you're like, oh, okay, I don't care, or you're like a person that's not affectionate, I'm not going to feel comfortable in telling you. So you have to give them time.
Well, can I say something? I don't really like to talk about this stuff, I'm not gonna lie to you. But with just like talking about it. But with communication, like, some people don't know how to say it.
Exactly.
So there's different ways. Like for me, I'll say it through my music. Other people like draw it, but you just have to give that person time to realize how they're gonna say it. So
it says, why do some people stay in relationships that they know are toxic?
Hi. There could be many factors. Maybe they met your mother and your mother loved them.
Let's check out the receipts.
Can I say something? I've witnessed a friend personally in a toxic relationship. It's still like, if it recently fizzled out.
I don't do that.
We don't state names. But I think from what I've witnessed, even though it was quite abusive, quite toxic, quite hard, it was just the fact that she wanted to see him grow because she loved him. And that love that she had for him, she could not just, even though everything he did to her, it wasn't right. She couldn't bring herself to let him go because she loved him so much.
The thing is, I've seen some boys,
and he took advantage of that.
So I've seen some boys. The moment it becomes toxic, okay, relationship's done in their head. It's just they're just getting on tap. Now relationship's done. It's done.
So you guys think?
Not me. Do you know what I mean? Not me.
Okay.
But I'm saying that's how some boys think, and I think sometimes that's the reason why people stay in a toxic relationship, because look, do
you know what?
Seems unlimited.
Okay, that's probably one of the reasons. But this, like, it's such a complicated situation. You've known them for so long. They've told you everything about yourself. You can't just end it like like, especially with me. Like, I felt like I needed to stay. Because it's like, this is my job. This is a full-time job now.
Yeah, you've invested so much time to make it what it is. It's hard.
That's like me. I was in a toxic relationship, and I didn't clock I was in a toxic relationship until my friend Mayo, shout out Mayo, until my friend Mayo was like, bro, you're in a toxic relationship. And I was like I fully looked at my phone like, epiphany. So like, you don't clock until actually you have that
emotions,
exactly.
You're
blinded by your emotions. You're blinded by what is going on.
But if you man know a bit of J. Cole, J. Cole said,
J. Cole,
don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Honestly, if she don't want to, I'm telling you, you can't save a God. Don't want to be saved. You can't save a God.
Okay, what does that
Same
mean?
thing. You can't save
Save
a boy.
Some girls love being in toxic relationships. You can't save them.
And like when guys say like, what's it called? I'll fix her. I'll
pattern her.
Yeah, no, I'll make her happy again. Like, just, you can't make someone anything. Like, you can't make someone anything.
You need to know your self-worth. You need to appreciate yourself. You know what I mean?
Anything from this
if you don't know how, like, you don't know yourself, then cool. You're letting yourself get taken for a muppet, bruv. No, love yourself first. Self-love is important.
And you need to know what you're worth,
fam.
You need to know what you're worth, fam.
And like, I get what you're saying about our pattern. If I give an analogy, if you have a farm, and your farm, you're getting the weeds start to act out of order and that. Man's got cats. Man knows about the weeds and that. Recently moved in and that. Shout out to my daughters, man. Daddy knows, Obviously, like, the weeds are gonna keep growing. And that. And if you don't tend to, if you don't pattern your farm, it's gonna get hurt, bro. You feel me? And I feel like people say, oh, pattern it, but they don't do it properly. Communicate effectively. You be like, raw. If you don't appreciate me,
you think
that's how I'm feeling. Like, if you're not doing this, I'm not gonna waste my time. Because at the end of the day, like, time is priceless, fam. You feel what I'm saying? Time is money, fam.
You ain't got time.
What happens when it's abusive and you say that and then it's like,
no, but the thing is,
bang to the face.
The thing is, can I just say?
It's still toxic.
It's still toxic.
It's still toxic.
You can pattern in two ways. You can pattern through fear. You can pattern through love. The thing is, yeah, patterning through love lasts longer than the fear does, because the moment you're out of that person's reach, they can't pattern you no more. When you love someone, you can be out of relationship, you'll still be thinking, wow.
I'm not kind, I said, I'm gangster.
Yeah. But if you pattern through love, yeah, that thing's long lasting. Like 2 years down the line, you're still thinking, wow.
Can I ask you boys a question?
Mandem.
Alright.
Can I be part of the man?
Boys are in a relationship, yeah. You guys are unhappy, already just there for pum. Why do you guys find it so hard to break up with a girl?
Because girls cry.
That's
Also,
that's what
girls,
they are saying.
girls
That's a
cry.
broad question.
Can I just say, girls cry, and most boys, aren't
girls cry. I cry as well.
They don't want their girl to be upset because they love their girl at one point.
But
Seeing their girl upset is a thing where it's like, raw, I can't deal with this. I'd rather
brave.
me do something dumb, so you break up with me.
But what if the girl just doesn't break up? She's like, oh, but I love you, so I'm gonna be with you. And you're like,
Then
bro.
I'm
You know
cheating.
what?
I'm
Yeah.
cheating.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
You'd rather cheat than be like,
No.
push him on.
So you
I threw it off the bench. Go on the bench.
No, you gotta respect his honesty. You gotta
So you
respect his
break up with me,
honesty.
Carl. Drastic.
I rather a
drastic
boy
time,
break
man.
up with me than cheat.
Fam,
Break my
stand up.
heart, don't break
Look,
my future relationship.
Yeah.
Say that one more time. Break my heart, don't break my future relationship.
Word.
Break my heart, not my future relationship.
Because if people
I'd
cheat on
rather
you,
be honest with you and be like, look, I lost feelings.
You take that.
I'm breaking up with you, and I'll be like, okay, no, it's not my fault. What if you cheat on me? I'm gonna be like, oh,
Look,
I might cry, but it's what it is. I don't cry.
The times in your life, where you can't just be a pussy. Like you have to be brave. Like you have to just say,
Exactly.
I do not love you anymore. Yeah, or so whatever it is. Don't cheat on
Then
her.
you're not a man.
Hold on. So you're telling me
It's not
you
gonna
cheating
change.
on her is better than to be honest with this girlfriend.
I'll be straight up with you now. If I love a girl and then she tells me she doesn't love me no more, it's gonna burn big.
But
as
your
well.
burn will last
you'll
forever.
heal.
Your burn will last
It
forever.
So you're gonna prefer getting cheated out, bro.
I'd rather my girl cheat on me than her.
You're mad.
Are you
Backwards.
Replacement.
I need to ask another question now. This is getting real. Hold on a second. What if every single relationship you've been in, people cheat on you continuously? You don't mean to tell me that won't fuck up your future relationships. Come on, man. Think about it. Think about it. Wouldn't you respect the person to be like to you, I don't love you no more?
Exactly. I've been cheated on twice, and I'd rather the person to be like, twice, imagine. Oh, ruining my future husband. Anyway, I'd rather them have told me, look, I've lost feelings, or this other girl, this other witch came, and I'm kind of feeling her now. I kind of need to stop. I'd rather you be honest with me, because it's awful going to bed thinking constantly in your head, why was I not good enough for the truth? It is awful. So I'd rather you have just told me I don't feel you anymore. I'm cutting the cheat.
But thing is,
Yeah.
And it's found out anyway. So what's the point?
it's all easy now. Yeah, I don't feel you. Let's get this done over. But thing is, the boy comes to you now and says, you know what? Yeah, I really am not feeling this no more. Tell me it's not gonna.
It will hurt.
It will
I'll be like,
hurt.
for a little bit.
We're not
It's
saying
nice.
that it won't hurt.
But the thing is, if I cheat on you, honestly, if I cheat on you, you're gonna hate me.
Yeah, I am, because I'm gonna be like, was I not good enough?
You're gonna hate me.
for you to treat me
You'll be less
properly?
upset. You're gonna hate me.
And that leads to.
You
I'm
know
not gonna
what?
hate
You
you.
know
I'm
what?
not gonna hate you.
But why
I'm
would I
gonna be
want to
upset.
keep that kind of emotion of hate? Do you know how strong that is?
Exactly.
At least let me heal. If
Girls
I
are
have that
crazy.
emotion of hate,
When
I'm
you
not
die
gonna
now,
be
and you're
able
gonna be
to
like,
move
oh, what
forward.
happened? How did it happen?
Pain is temporary.
Exactly.
Pain is
And
temporary.
pain makes you grow. You can't go
Exactly.
through things without pain.
Feel me?
You need to be able to mature, and if you don't go through pain, you're not going to be able to mature.
Do unto others what you
Let me
like
hurt,
to do
bro.
unto yourself.
Pain is
If you really want to get
compulsory.
cheated on, don't cheat. If you're rather honesty, be honest.
Pain is compulsory. Suffering's
Don't
optional.
cheat, man.
Shout out
Cheating is
Dave.
wrong.
Oh, is that what Dave said?
Yes.
Dave is the realest guy.
Why's everyone bum licking Dave, bro?
Shut
Dave
up.
Santa.
Big up Dave.
What?
Big up Dave, shout out to him.
Big up Dave. Shout out the Ville.
Bro, you know I'm joking, like.
Can I just say I live in Stretton, Dave?
Bum and a girl at a party, yeah. Cool, everything's calm. They've both had like a bit to drink and that. They go upstairs now. They're about to get into it, freaky and that.
Condom what?
But condom, no condom's up to you, fam. I don't mind.
No, wait, condom, please.
Promote safe sex because you don't go and be at parties, yeah.
There's the morning after pill, it's free.
Boom.
That's free.
Yeah. If a girl tells you pay for my morning after pill, she's taking it out.
Let me get to the.
I'm coming.
Wait. Do you know how many men them I know know that I've paid £20 for
Yeah,
one after pill. I thought it wasn't free.
Thing, you'll pay for the one after.
In West Breeze, it's free. They just tell you like.
Fam, tell me this, cuz.
You gotta fill out something,
Yeah, you
innit?
gotta fill out. Yeah,
My.
Fam, boom. They're out there, all their drunk and that about to do the dirty, and then boom. So I think it started already, but then she says, stop. Does the boy have to stop? No, don't tell me nothing. Find out in the other next episode. Oh, boys say they got me. Now they can't stand me. But hold on their head like horns. Yeah, you know me, I'm a good at girl Bambi.